We just did the typical pregnancy, ultrasounds, excitement, the joy that every pregnant woman and their husband feel.
I was thrilled. I was so excited.
So much anticipation.
We were excited. I mean, she was our first one.
Secretly very excited. It was a little girl.
We were really excited.
Curious if it would be a boy or girl.
The boy or a girl.
We were excited to know whether it was a boy or a girl, but we decided to wait.
Talking about the names.
One night he got excited about doing room and stayed up all night.
Ready for our little boy to bring him here and start playing catch.
They bought tons of little dresses.
We were so happy.
Had this little giddy excitement of, Samantha's got a sister. They're going to play dress ups.
So excited to finally start this chapter that we had talked about for so long. For 2 months, I thought I had this beautiful, normal, precious little baby. Finally went to our 2-month appointment with the pediatrician. She said that something wasn't quite right.
We were able to, I think, come to the realization, both medically and also in our heads, that something was wrong.
We got the MLD diagnosis. It totally shocked us just because things had been looking better. And unfortunately, that was the worst diagnosis of them all.
I found out that something was ultimately wrong. To sit into a room with the doctor where there's nothing but 2 couches and a table with a bunch of tissues, and for this doctor to take you off into this room and sit you down, I remember feeling like the wind had been taken out of me.
I don't think any parent who's been through it ever forgets, when the doctor walks in the room and you just have to look at their face and immediately that it's horrible news.
And at that moment, you could almost feel the gut just, tightening up.
And I couldn't breathe.
I think both of us looked at each other with hollow eyes, kind of looking through each other like, is this really happening again?
First with Macy, she did have a heart defect they found in the hospital, and she had a hole in her heart, so we were teetering on open heart surgery every day from there on out.
Like physical therapy for her entire life, or wearing braces on her legs for her entire life.
And people are asking you all the time about your beautiful baby girl, how's she doing? And it's so difficult for you to convey the message to them that things are not okay.
That's a real emotional struggle.
She fell out of her bed a few times. There were just a lot of things that I sat at work and there was nothing I could do. Knowing that that's where I needed to be. If I wasn't there, then my wife and my other children and Macy and Isaac wouldn't be taken care of.
One day we were walking in some gardens with my family, and we came across my favorite flower is a tulip, and we came across this big patch of pink tulips, and they were so beautiful. And there was this one tiny yellow tulip that was sticking out from all the others, and it kind of hit me that day that Lila was a lot like that little yellow tulip, that she was different than the other kids, but she was just as beautiful and just as special, and she was just her own little person.
To have their personality shine through their disabilities, to me, was just an amazement.
They do so much more than people give them credit for.
I think I'm in a really good place because of my children.
It's been an amazing experience to see what she's done for other people.
It's hard to have a bad day when you're with Eliza.
It's how people are drawn to how beautiful she is, how peaceful she is.
Their personalities, to me, is what makes them special.
We only have her for a moment, but we are so grateful for that moment.